I was really inspired by Planet Earth. It was just these beautiful HD aerials of the world. It's just a whole different way to shoot it when you can be a half-mile away in a helicopter shooting totally stable images. Being able to do something new and different, that's the whole thing. Brain Farm is modern filmmaking.
It was Kurt's dream to try to bring a new perspective to the whole filmmaking creative.
We started this film, That's All, and we said, let's hold true to our roots, but let's add all these new cameras. Let's add all this new technology. We found out about this camera called the Cineflex. Just taking off from the runway after we rigged the camera, the first day ever using it, I was tearing up. That's where the whole kind of progression of my life in filmmaking started. From there we just basically said, we have to have these camera systems on every shoot. We pulled it off. We ended up having probably 8 or 10 of the craziest camera systems in the world and built custom snowmobile cameras, wireless film systems, and it just ended up being 2 years at school, a completely new learning experience.
For the first time, I was able to actually bring home footage and show people. They, could share in what it was like to, do what we do. I don't know, looking at it retrospectively, it's been a pretty comical evolution over the past 10 years working with Kurt.
It kind of all started, I used to snowboard with Travis Rice, who's now one of the better snowboarders in the world. And I got hurt, I broke my back a few times. I just had such a passion for snowboarding, it was all I ever wanted to do. It was just the doctor said no more, it's over. So I had to pick a new path, and I always had this passion for filmmaking too, so I just decided this is the road I'm going to go down. We started shooting, just basically me and him and a couple other guys in the backcountry.
I can remember when we were, $100 budget at the hardware store building dollies out of skate wheels and 2x4s.
This camera has to be registered with the United States of America. The system that the camera uses to stabilize itself was originally used to launch smart weapons. I have all my camera controls right here, and then up on top of the vehicle is a gimbal with 5 gyros, and it's just super stable. And you can get images that you could never get before. We are actually on our way into Grand Teton National Park. There's a moose. This is the endless dolly. We're about a quarter mile from this moose right now, and it's pretty stable. And it would take you 7 hours to set up this dolly track right here, and this moose would be gone after 10 minutes of working on that.
This is the Phantom HD camera we got, and it shoots over 1,000 frames a second in straight high definition. It takes 3 seconds and makes it in 3 minutes. It's just uber slow, every single little thing you could see happening. It just enhances anything that you shoot.
We were in Hawaii, mounted one of these camera systems up on a boat, and the boat's shaking, going crazy, and it's just perfectly stable image. It's just things like that we're just trying to do, push the envelope. Basically, what can we mount it on next, and how can we make the next shot look insane?
I really love shooting action sports and all that, but I think it's just so incredible to shoot stuff that's completely unplanned and totally real, When I first started doing all this stuff, I didn't really think I'd be shooting for, National Geographic. If I'm going to dedicate my whole life to making films and imagery, I want to make it the best images I can get.
Seeing where we've been the last couple of years and how his innate ability to continue to push the bounds of cinematography and filmmaking as a whole.
We got a park ranger behind us. Sometimes when you're rolling in a big black dirty truck, the park rangers and the police want to pull you over and just check out your scene and make sure you're all good. I've almost become less of a filmmaker and more of a tech geek, but it's fun.
time.